Hi everyone. As part of this problem, we have two input tables, that is employees and promotions. So the first table is employees. In this table, we have below columns employee ID, that is the ID of the employee name, that is the name of the employee, hire date, that is the date on which the employee was hired, position, that is the position for which the employee was hired for. So every record gives information about the employee as to when he or she was hired and the position which they were hired for. Along with this, we have another table, that is promotions. This table has below columns promotion ID, that is the ID of the promotion, employee ID, that is the employee who got promoted, promotion date, that is the date on which the promotion was effective, new position, that is the position for which the employee was promoted to. So this is the second table wherein we have details about the promotion for an employee. So now what we need to do is, as part of the output, we need to find the employees who have not been promoted from their current position since 3 or more years. Okay, so for example, if we see the first record, that is for Tina. So last promotion of Tina happened on 2024 in June. So it is within the 3-year range. So this does not satisfy the criteria. So Tina will not be reported in the output. Let's talk about Dinesh. So last promotion of Dinesh, there are two entries for his promotion. The latest promotion happened in 2015 and it is more than 3 years. So Dinesh will be reported in the output saying that he is stuck in his current position and the last promoted date of his was 15th of Feb. So this is one of the output records. For Amar, so if we see for Amar, there are no promotion entries, which means Amar was never promoted. And so in such scenarios, we need to check if the hire date, that is the current position of this employee, is greater than or equal to 3 years. So in this case, Amar is stuck in this position for more than 3 years since he was hired in 2016 and there was no promotion. So he will also be reported in the output with null in the last promoted on because he was never promoted. Finally, talking about Suresh, again for Suresh, there are no promotion entries, but if we see, he was hired within the 3 years period. That is, he is in this position and has not served in this position for 3 or more years. So he will not be in the output since he is in this position for less than 3 years. So this is what we need. We need to identify all the employees who are stuck in their position for 3 or more years. So let's get going and solve this problem. So regarding the promotion, we are interested only in the latest promotion. So what we will do is, we will create a new CTE. Let's call it as latest promotion DT. And here we will keep only the latest entries of promotion for each of the employee. So let's work on the promotions table. And from the promotions table, for the employee ID, we will get the promotion date. And we will take the max value of the promotion date, which will be the last promotion date. Okay, so this was the last promotion date. We will group by the employee ID. So with this, we will identify for each of the employee when was their latest promotion. So let's quickly run and see the output from here. So as we can see, we have determined the last promotion date for each of the employees. Now we will work on the main problem to check if the employee is stuck in their position for 3 or more years. So if the last promotion happened and when we compare it with the current date, if it is greater than equal to 3 years, then we will say that this employee is stuck in this position for more than 3 years. So what we will do is, we will take the employees table and this employee, we will left join it with the promotion details table, the latest promotion details table. We will join it with that. Let's give the alias as P and the joining condition will be the employee ID. So let's join the two tables. Okay, so now we will fetch the required details from these two tables. Let's see the output. So for every employee, now we have determined what is their latest promotion date was. Okay. So if the employee is promoted, there will be entries here. But if the employee is never promoted, it will show it as null. Okay. So talking about these scenarios where there is no promotion done. So in this case, we need to check the hire date and compare it with the current date. That is, from the time the employee is hired, is he stuck for 3 or more years in the same position? So for that, what we will do is we will add the where condition, because now we only require those entries where the employees are stuck in their position for 3 or more years. So the first scenario is talking about those employees who have never been promoted. So that we can identify by this condition, that is P dot last promotion on is null. So if this is null, then we need to check if the date difference, that is from the hire date till the current date. So current date we can get using the getDate function. So if the difference between these two dates is greater than 365 into 3, that is 3 years. So if it is greater than equal to these many days, then we need to find all such employees. So this will help us identify employee like Amar who has been hired for more than 3 years and has never been promoted. So if we run this for now, we will get that employee. So we have got Amar. So this is one part of the solution. The second part is for those employees who are promoted, we need to identify if after the last promotion, they are stuck in that position for more than 3 years. Okay, so as we saw here, this was our output. So we have 2 employees who have been promoted, out of which Dinesh has been last promoted in 2015, which is greater than equal to 3 years. So for such employees also, we need to check if the last promotion on is greater than equal to 3 years from the current date. So for that, what we will do is we will add a OR condition. And again, we will do a date difference. We will find the number of days between the last promotion date, that is coming from the promotion table, the last promotion on, and the current date. So the last promotion date and current date, if it is greater than equal to 365 days into 3, that is considering the 3 years. So if this is the scenario, then we need to pick such employees. So let's run and see the output. So by using the OR condition, we have taken care of both the scenarios of those employees who have never been promoted and those employees who have been promoted. So this way we have solved the problem. We are able to fetch the required employees who are stuck in their position for 3 or more years. So let's do a quick summary to check how we have solved the problem. So basically, first what we have done is we have got the maximum promotion date, as we are interested only in the last promotion that was done for an employee. So for that we created a CTE. After this was done, from the employees, we have done a left join with this latest promotion CTE on the employee ID. Once this is done, in the last promotion on, we will have the required details. That is, if the employee is promoted, we will have the latest date promotion in that. But if it is not promoted, then there will be null in it. So we will check if it is null and the date difference between the hire date and the current date is more than 3 years, then we will pick all such employees. So this will take care of scenarios for those employees who have never been promoted and from the hire date onwards, like the time they have joined the organization, they have been there in that position for 3 or more years. The second scenario is if the employee is promoted. So in that case, we will check the last promotion date and compare it with the current date and check if the difference is greater than equal to 365 into 3, that is counting for 3 years. So this way we have taken care of both the scenarios and solved the problem. So please go through the video. If you found it useful, please like it. If you have not yet subscribed the channel,
Like,
please
comment,
subscribe
and subscribe.
please provide your feedback in the comments. Thank you.